Friends, I am Francisco from Witcomics, and thank you for joining this
I
live
am
stream.
Francisco from Witcomics, and
Thank you for joining this
I
live
am
stream.
Francisco from
Thank you for joining this live stream, and today I want to share with all of you the creation of the second background for our new visual novel, Hackwoman. So join me, and I hope you enjoy the video. I will show you the software that I use, is Dash Studio, and the process that I follow in order to create the artwork and the style, the graphic style that I want to achieve. Well, let's begin. Here I have my Dash Studio scene. Here I have 14 different cameras. I will switch to the perspective view to allow you to show you this 3D environment. Here is what in the story is called Sector 13, and is the corridor of a secret bunker of the CIA. Our main character, Maria Alder, that is Hackwoman, must infiltrate this facility in order to enter into a data center and hack some web servers. Well, here I have all the cameras with different views, because I developed a graphic novel. I created a graphic novel, and when I found the possibilities of the visual novel media, I decided to create an adaptation from the graphic novel into a visual novel game. So now I am adapting all the artwork from the graphic novel into a visual novel game with a more anime style, better crafted, with special attention to the details and to the quality of the art, because I want to offer you a product of great quality, great art, and a great story full of branches and multiple endings. Well, this is another view. Here's a digital lock for the door. Well, all is here. So what I need to do is to find the appropriate perspective to create this background. So I will hide this panel. I don't need it, and I will see here this because it's an old file, and I'm not sure about the elements. I believe there must be here some doors. Yes, something like this. Here in render settings, I will check the frame size. I am working in high definition in full HD, so I need to adjust this parameter here. I will So and I need to adjust here also this parameter. Yes, it's okay. Well, as you are seeing here, I have properly adjusted the frame size. Sorry for my bad English. I am I am Mexican, so my first language is Spanish, but I love English. I love American culture, and I love America. So I really enjoy to speak in English, and I will try to do my best to speak clearly, sound and clear to all of you. But sorry for make some mistake or some misspelling word or whatever. Well, I need a view, a perspective of the corridor in order to present my main character, that is Maria Aller. So I need to see if I already did that for the graphic novel and just make some adjustments. I am seeing this like a mess, so perhaps I need to work all this again. I don't like too much to rework things. Well, yes, I need to. That's something like this. I need something like this. Well, I need to create a new emplacement or a new placement for the camera. I just will use the perspective view, and I will delete all the cameras because I don't need them. Perhaps I will. I better leave them like that. Well, I will use the perspective view to find a better view of the corridor. So friends, this is awesome because something like this. This is really great, really great. I believe that in my first works, the corridor was something like this. Perhaps like this. Perhaps like this. I believe it was something really, really closer to this. Yes, really, really great. Something really closer to that. I have a door there. I see here the digital lock. Perhaps I just need to close the door. I need to unlock this. I believe it's here. And I will delete. Alright, I have another corridor here. So perhaps this is what I am looking for. Yes, looks really well. It's what I was looking for. So You just need to adjust this. I will just lock this, and I believe it's alright. Yes, really great. I will hide cameras. This camera here, this camera here also, this one, this one. Alright, well, really great. Really great. Now I will just find the perfect perspective, perfect location for the camera, and make a render and start to work on Photoshop. Here I have some ladder, I believe. Sorry for using the translator, but I need to learn to speak properly. So I believe this is, in Spanish is escalera. So I believe in English is ladder. I need to learn this. Translate. Stairs. This is stairs. Yes, ladder.
Ladder.
Ladder. Right. Well, here I have the ladder, and perhaps I have something that can represent a secret door into the facility. So I will begin now. Well, I will make a test render just to see the view. And here I have the render settings in this tab. And here I can choose the engine for rendering. This is one of the best. I have also an NVIDIA iRay, really for realistic images. This is more for 3D shading and things like that, for 3D illustration. Really awesome. And the basic OpenGL is what I need just to see how it looks. You see, it's like a screenshot. So I see this. Doesn't look so bad, but I need something better. Well, perhaps here. Now, friends, I will create a camera. Here in the main menu, I click new camera. I will give it a name. I recommend you to give names, very descriptive names, to put very descriptive names to what you are doing. and apply default settings or copy the active view. This is the active view, so I will use this, click accept, and here is my camera. I just switch to my Visual Novel camera, and I can now adjust the view of the camera only. And if I need to come back where I was, I just switch to the perspective view, and that's it. Well, I need to work with the camera now. I will hide this and begin to work. So I will show you some pages of the graphic novel. So I have here, I believe it's here. I find the final one. I believe it's this. So I hope it opens, because I have some really heavy programs running right now. But well, here it is. I open a compressed PDF in order to just to see the pages. Yes, it's the correct file. Well, here is the first page. Yesterday we worked on the hacker's shelter, or the Natasha's apartment. Now yes, it's something here. Here it is, what I was looking for. This is something, well, some kind of perspective that I need. This is the rest of the pages at the bunker. Yes, so here it is. I will try this view, this perspective from this panel, and I will see how it works in the visual novel, because visual novel games are a different kind of media, and they have a different form of narrative. So the use of the backgrounds is different than in a graphic novel or a comic book. Well, I see this kind of orthographic perspective. I'm not sure, there are no ladder here. So here is this structure, stolar structure. It's kind of industrial setting or environment. So according to that, I need just to come closer here and put the camera something like this. Perhaps more closer, something like this. Let's see. I only see two of these, and here I don't see anything, so it's more like this. More like this. Yes, this looks better. I will just move a little higher. This is like a compartment door, and I prefer that my character enters through here, like the ventilation system, like in the movies. Well, I will make a render with this image, and open it in Photoshop and see how it works. Also, I need to see the texture of the render of the objects in order to see if that works for me now. The graphic novel was done in black and white for cost reasons. Printing in black and white is cheaper than a full color comic book. So now I will render here. I will use 3D light. This will be like a final render, so it will take some time. Well, in the meanwhile, I want to share you see here how it begins to render here. Well, meanwhile, I want to share you the final artwork that I worked yesterday. Even today in the morning, I work with some details, as the screens, this glossy surface in the screens, and also all the other details has this crackle here. I added this tube here. I improved the look of the hose, the cooling hose here. And I was thinking that if we have behind these web servers a cooling system that has light integrated, perhaps that light, this blue light, must be here behind also. So I will add this effect in order to improve the artwork. But overall, it's really well. I created this refrigeration liquid nitrogen cylinder with a more futuristic look, and I put all these objects together. All of them are 3D models, and there is one huge advantage into working with 3D models. As you saw here in Dash Studio, I can move all around the space. So I can, if I need another perspective to tell the story, I just need to add a new camera, to put the camera in the appropriate position and just make a render. Then just to work the image in Photoshop, to polish the image, to give more quality, to create this beautiful anime style, and that's it. I don't need to draw anything. I don't need to spend a lot of time in the art. I just need to create just a beautiful setting and make very well and appropriate configured renders, and that's it. I can create unlimited amount of frames and of backgrounds in a shorter amount of time. That's one of the huge advantage of use 3D models. But doesn't mean that it doesn't require a lot of work. I save a lot of time in drawing, but I invest that this allows me to invest more time in the final details of the image to reach a higher state-of-art quality. Well, let's see if the render is okay. I believe we are like 23%. Well, this is the background for the first scene, and is the Natasha's apartment. Natasha is the one of the main characters, is a grandmother, and is the mentor of Maria Adler, who is Hackwoman. Both are the most wanted hackers by the FBI, and our hacker, Maria, needs to infiltrate a bunker of the CIA in order to delete the criminal records of her grandmother and of herself, so they cannot access the web servers of the CIA remotely. So one of them must infiltrate and be physically in the data center in order to access the computer, the web server, and hack the information and delete her criminal records, their criminal records, and recover their lives. That is the main story in the first part of the graphic novel, and of course in the beginning of the visual novel game. One of the advantages of working with a visual novel is that we can develop different branches for the same story. Our character can live different adventures and confront different challenges that transform and evolve our character in different ways. So that is what I love of visual novel games. Well, let's see if we have more. 37%. I don't want to stress too much my laptop. It's a gamer laptop, so I don't use Photoshop for now. But what I want to share with you is all this process to invite you to become part of the development of the game. Also, friends, I remind you to sign up to our mailing list. Just go to withcomics.com and find the sign up form. You will see a pop-up. Here's the page, and here is the synopsis of the story, the main art, and you just click here or here, and you just give here your best email, a valid one of course, and sign up to get access to the game, to the game development process, and of course you will have early access to the Kickstarter campaign that is coming soon, and you will be the first into playing the visual novel game, and you will have exclusive access to the behind the scenes sketches and artwork just for those who subscribe to our mailing list, and also you will enjoy 20% off of the final price. Well, here also you can find more about the story, about myself. I am a veteran of war in cyberspace. I worked for the federal government here in Mexico, and I faced massive attacks performed by Anonymous group. So you can find all the details here, but the defense strategy that I helped to plan was a resounding success, and we defeat the attack of the Anonymous Hacking Coalition. This is real life, friends. No fiction, is real life. So all these experiences helped me to find the inspiration and to write a cyberpunk story. And also my time during studying, I can find the proper word. During my time studying the Master in Creative Writing at the University of Seville in Spain, I was witness of the feminist strike of 8M. Thousands of very bold and brave women went out into the streets of Seville and the rest of Spain, fighting for her rights and for her right to feel safe. Those women inspire me to create Hackwoman, a powerful and bold sci-fi superheroine, and one of the fierce feminist superheroine in the visual novel games and in science fiction. Well, you can find more about my story here, and you can meet the characters here. You can join the revolution and support the heroines of the story and meet the brain mentor, that is Natasha Alder, and her feminist heroine, that is Maria Alder. Or fight oppression. You can choose fight the oppression. Here's the remaining of the graphic novel linear way of telling the story. We have on one side the heroines. So when you read the graphic novel, you join the revolution. You play the heroines and fight the oppression. And those are the oppressors, right? But a visual novel allows you to choose your story, your own adventure, the side you want to play. And that's what I want to achieve. You can choose to play a heroine or to play a cyber police. You can choose to play one of the villains, that is this Agent Susan Pierce, a ruthless detective of the FBI, or you can choose to be Maria Alder or Natasha Alder. And if you play the game choosing a different character, you will enjoy the adventure in a different way. You can explore the story in a different perspective and find different moments in the game. That is what is awesome in the visual novel genre. Well, also you can follow the process. Here we have the development diary, and you can see all the posts that we have shared about the development of the game, the writing process, the adaptation of the graphic novel into the visual novel, and of course the recent artwork that we are working on, and all the other entries here. And of course I invite you to follow Hackwoman on social network. We're in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course in YouTube and Twitch. Well, let's back to DAZ Studio. Almost finished it. I will see this almost finished it. I believe I need to polish this, perhaps add some texture. I'm not sure. But I believe it looks really well. I spent a lot of time adjusting this 3D model, changing all the textures to create this more anime or cartoonish style. So let's see how it looks in Photoshop. Also, friends, we are beginning to work on the design of the graphic user interface of the visual novel. My objective, my purpose, or the graphic concept, is to create a futuristic interface, also a very clean interface. I recently, in the past days, I play a very amazing visual novel. I believe it has about 10 years old, but the way that the visual novel was developed, the way you play the game, it's really interesting and really amazing, because all the interface doesn't have any kind of option or button to save, to load, to auto play all the story as in the actual visual novel games. It doesn't have anything of this. You just start the game, begin to play, and you only choose different dialogues between the characters, and those dialogues affect the rest of the story, and you continue in different ways, different branches throughout the story until the end, and you can live different endings. You find different endings. If you fail in the story, or you reach a bad ending, the story begins all over again, and you need to play all the story again and to choose different dialogues and find different endings. I believe that is awesome, because that is the origins. That is like back to the origins of the visual novel genre. So I will develop the demo using that technique, and I hope that you help me with your comments and your feedback if that way of playing the game works for you, if it is entertaining, if you have good time playing, if you have fun playing the game. All of that will be really useful for us in the development process of the visual novel. Well, I believe that has ended. Let's see here. Yes, so I will just put second background, and this is the CIA bunker. Well, let's wait. All right, now I hope my machine work properly. So now I will open the rendered image on Photoshop, and I will share you the process that I follow to transform this 3D render image into an anime style. Well, backgrounds. Well, this is the image. Let's wait. Well, and let's see. All right, this is the render. It doesn't look bad, but I need more quality. So I will copy this. I recommend you to always, when working in Photoshop, make a copy of the layer you are going to edit. Well, I will hide. I have hide the rollers. So let's see. Here I have this set of plugins that is from a company that is called Topaz Labs. Really powerful. And I have this plugin that is Topaz Adjust version 5. And it's really awesome. If you work in graphic arts or in digital illustration, I recommend you this collection of plugins, because you can create very amazing. See this, friends. I have created for the graphic novel. I created some presets with this plugin. So look this. Here is the original image, sorry, and this is an enhanced image, more anime style. This looks fantastic. It's almost perfect. Let's try another kind. Series, also really well, like a special effect. This is another kind of effect, a black and white, like in the graphic novel. This is also really well. See, more dark corridor. I believe this one was the one that I used in the graphic novel, but this is really well. This one is what I used it for the first background that I show you. So each background, each image is different. The colors, the environment, the atmosphere is different. So it's not possible to create a universal preset and to apply to all your images. You need to create a single preset for each image. The advantage is, if I want to create another background in the same place but in a different perspective, from a different point of view, I just make the render in Dash Studio. I come back to Photoshop and I just choose the appropriate preset for this place, for this environment, for that setting. And that's it. I don't need to do anything else. Well, I will try one of these. So I really love it, the way they look. This is more dark image. Perhaps it's the appropriate one. This is more colorful, more anime style. I love this look. And this is more dark. I will try this. A more colorful image. Now you can see the big difference. Well, in the graphic novel, let's see, I added this steam out of the tubes. This glow in the lights and of course the character. So for the visual novel, I will do the same. I am seeing a difference in perspective here. This is better because I have the main character running through the corridor. So I will try to adjust this for create this for the visual novel, but now I want to work this. But I will open the interface just to see how it works. Let's await because it's a very heavy file. Alright, it's almost done. Almost finished. Well, this plugin really helped to pop up the image. Well, here I have the graphic user interface. You see, it's more futuristic style, very clean. Well, I will just drag and drop it here. Well, amazing. Well, I just select to move this as a group. Amazing. This is really great. Of course, this is the design step, the design stage of the game development process. Later, I need to save or to export all these images in the appropriate format, optimized, really well worked for the visual novel engine that I am using, that is Tyranno Builder, really powerful tool. And also I need to create all the assets for build inside Tyranno Builder, the user interface. Well, but it looks fantastic. I even don't feel that I need to do any adjustment. I will put here to our main character just to see how it looks here in the environment. So I will click here open, and I will go to graphic novels, to Chica Hacker or Hacker Girl. That was the name of the graphic novel. I believe it's page 4. I believe it's panel 1. Yes, we have here to Maria. And here it is. Here it is, Maria Alter. Well, we have the main character. It looks really fantastic. And I just will do the adjustment here. You will see the difference. Yes, really amazing. Really great. Well, I'm just going to add some effects here in order to create a more complete image, a more to create some industrial atmosphere, some lighting, and some special effects. Well, friends, thank you for still here in the transmission. Now I will begin to work in the details of the image. Well, now I will hide this, hide the user interface. I really love this this setting, I will add another character that I worked for a demo, a proof of concept of another visual novel. And let's find here, I believe it's over here. I believe it's here. Let's see. Alright, I will open this image. It's not the visual novel game, the other one, but I believe that the perspective will help me. It's one of the designs that I was, the looks that I was creating for Maria Alder. Well, let's see. Let's increase the size. Yes, looks great. Now I will just show the graphic user. Yes, it looks fantastic. Well, seems to work really well. Now I need to make some adjustments and see how it works. Perhaps add some shading here to create more sense of depth and of realism to the image. And I will begin now. I will add the glowing here to the lights. And begin this work. Well, I have these lights. I will select all the yellow ones. Here's another one. I believe they are all the yellow ones, so I just copy and paste the image, and then I add another glow effect with the same yellow color, and I just adjust the size here in order to create a perfect effect for the image. Perhaps I will give here a yellow color for all. Yes, that's perfect. Really great. Well, I will do the same here. I select the layer with the image, and now I am just selecting all the blue lights, and this kind of effect creates a better atmosphere for all the scene. Let's see here. Alright, I believe we have here a little one. Alright, then just copy them, and I do the same. I will try to copy the same glowing, and then just change the color. Yes, I missed this part here. Alright, I will add this. Alright, I believe it's correct. Alright, I will just make some fine adjustments. And please, guys and gals, don't be lazy. If you feel that you need to make some adjustment or to work something in your images, just do it. You will feel better with yourselves. Well, let's see. Alright, I will just cut this part. Alright, I believe I need to make some adjustment here and perhaps add this correctly. Yes, I believe it's alright. Well, now I will just paste the layer. Yes, it's correct. You see, it becomes to have more life. Well, now I just need to add some light, to add some blue color here. Or perhaps just use the original one, but it's very opaque. And the glow effect. I don't want to lose this shadow here. So I will hide this and I will select this. Perhaps I don't need to select this, but I'm not sure. What I need is the color. So with the selection tool, I choose the color and I just copy the code of the blue color, and now I just apply it. I just apply it here. Well, now it's the same color and the same color here. Great, doesn't look so bad. I will try to improve this. Perhaps if I change here. No. Yes, perhaps that can work better. More light. It looks well. Perhaps lighting. Yes, this looks better. Also, white doesn't look so bad. I believe this or this. What do you say, my friends? I want you to share your thinking, your comments in the chat box or in the comments when I upload the video in YouTube or also in Facebook. Alright, I think that is correct color, perhaps a little darker, more bluish. Yes, this looks fantastic.